Hey guys, good to have you all back. In case you're new to my channel, my name is Margaret. I'm from the Netherlands. Normally I do papercrafting, junk journal projects, but I also do a lot of vintage treasure hunting, and that's what I did this weekend. So I have a thrift haul for you guys. I'm going to start with books. Now normally I end with books. I am going to end with one book. Why am I starting with the books? I came home yesterday with, the loot. All of my beautiful treasures. I found a whole bunch of really small fabric pieces. Lovely ones. You'll see them. But they were all packaged sort of individually in plastic bags. There were a lot of them. 30. A lot, and I really wanted to sort of organize them straight away. So I did film a part already yesterday, the part with the haberdashery stuff, woolies, yarns, and all the fabrics. So that is coming up right in between. But for now, I'm starting with the books. Not a lot of books. Aren't you proud of me? Yes. 5. Are there 5? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is, not a lot for me. I went with my husband on a lovely trip yesterday to the coast of the Netherlands. We wanted to have some seafood. And, there's sort of a route there with all sorts of thrift shops that I don't visit very regularly. Now and then. They're not my absolute favorites, but sometimes I find real treasures, like this one. I love this. Did I find a date? I don't think so. I don't think I found a date, but it's for sure 60s, maybe even a little bit older. It's about fruit and such from the Netherlands. It says riches from the Dutch garden. Okay, well, it has recipes in there. Look at all the beautiful illustrations. But it also has these yucky pictures that I love. There's one in here that I particularly love. I actually love that one. Let me see. There's one that I really like. Oh, this one with salad and cute. This doesn't look so disgusting to me. No. This is how we used to eat salad. Yes. This and then some sort of salad dressing on it. I can still remember this. Still love it, but I make my salads different nowadays. Oh, look at those. Didn't even see those. Oh, lovely ones. So this is for my sort of vintage cookbook collection. Then I have this one. It's all about trees. Do you not love these images? I saw these images and I quickly had to pick it up. This is actually a book from a library sort of discarded book. What are you doing, Jackson? Uh-oh, he got hold of something that he's not supposed to. There's 160 drawings and 35 photographs. So there are photographs in here like these, but I don't dislike them because they're like full images and you could sort of make envelopes with these. But look at all the lovely images. Oh, like a treasure. Oh, they put this in here because it's the same. I have no clue how you call this, guys. I don't even know how we call this in the Netherlands. I do know that when you find this, you sort of throw it in the air and it comes down like a helicopter. So in my whole household, we used to call it helicopters. Yeah, beautiful vintage book. Where was it from? It did have a date. Well, 1977. See, this says Public Library, 1979. So lovely vintage book. Already own this one. Very happy I found a new one. This is not really old. I think it's 90s or something. It's like some sort of a diary, a garden diary. No, I could not find a date. Cannot find a date, but it's new. It's a newer one. This is actually a completely new one. Don't you just love the pages? It's with handwriting in them and then beautiful illustrations. Ooh, look at this. So yeah, you can keep your diary of the garden. I am not a gardener by no means. I'm really bad at it, but I do love the pages, and I'm going to use these for journals for sure because my second copy. Atlas. I actually have 2. I found 2 atlases in completely different shops. King, it's a manufacturer of peppermints. Yes, peppermints. They do still exist, yes. Do you have them where you are? Don't know. I think it's really Dutch. It's an atlas. It's an old one from 1960. I love the colors in here. These are like the muted sort of neutralish colors. The pastel ones, I just love them. Love them. Especially love this. Could be so nice to have this as a, you're going to fold it into your journal. So absolutely love it. An atlas, small one, and then another one. This looks way newer, but actually isn't that new because this is from 1966. I think it originally had a dust cover on it. That's why this looks so much intact. Same. Oh, look at all the lovely index pages, and it's so nicely aged. See all the yellow, and there's a couple of spots on here. Also smells really old. But I love it. Oh, treasure. It's just a blue page. Well, it's a nice blue page. Again, maps. Can do so much with maps. Then I found an old book published by Libelle, the very, famous Dutch ladies magazine again. And the drawings in here are by Marjolein Basten. You hear me talking about her all the time. I should use some of her images, right? I hardly ever do because they're too beautiful. If you hear something in the background, my children are sort of playing, I don't know, whatever, with each other. Oh, look at these. Wow, these are huge. They did not come from this book. Don't know where they came from. Probably like a calendar or something. Looks like calendar. Well, these are her usual drawings because let's just have a look. This book is old. It says here 1979. I think it may be even a tad bit older, like a year or two. Don't know. I couldn't find a date because I have the feeling that her images in here are sort of different. These are more her style now. And then it's more cartoony. I don't know. I like this way better. So she got really good at it. Let's just say she got really good at it. Yes, I love it. It has so many beautiful images in here. I don't own this one yet. Well, I have one now, but I don't have a double copy, so I'm not gonna cut into them. Then I found music for organ. It says klaverskribel, like for it's probably organ music. These are psalms. It's an old one, but I love this. See, it's completely different than normal music paper. It's old and torn and yellowed and spotted. It is like velvety soft. Yes, so music paper, fantastic. Was that it for the books? That's it for the books. What I'm gonna do now, guys, I am going to show you what I filmed yesterday. So all the lovely fabrics, they're fantastic. And then, the yarns and woolies and trims and such. And after that, I'll be back with paper items. Now for the fabrics, normally I buy larger pieces of fabric like a pillowcase or even curtains, table linens, what have you. Or just, pieces of fabric that you can make something from. We call it a coupon of fabric. But this was a little bit different. They had this big sort of box full of these small packages with smaller pieces of fabric, lovely ones. I think this belonged to a quilter or something, or I don't know. I love them. All the packages were 20 cents each. 20 cents each. So that is, cheap. I think it's cheap. So I think I bought 30 of them. I just picked out the nicest ones and then I thought, why not make it 30? I like even numbers. So it's all packed individually. What I'm going to do, I'm going to unwrap them all off camera because it's a glare and it's crinkly and so I'm going to unwrap all of them and then I'll show you. Let's see what we got. I know there are two Christmassy ones in here. This one and the other one. I'm not really into Christmas crafting, but you never know what and whenever. Yeah. There's a bigger piece and then two small pieces. I sort of knew that these packages would have like odd shapes and odd pieces, but for 20 cents, guys, you know, I can make a mini album with this, mini Christmas album. And then also some for, you know, I can make tags with these or strip them with for top. This I would use as a, you know, a topper or what have you. So for Christmas, I will put it away with my Christmas stuff though. Is it Christmas? Yes, yes, that's, well, let's call it Christmas. Also, this is also Christmas, very, very Christmassy. It has some gold in here. Ooh, it is lovely though. Look at this. Oh yeah, I like it. Now this I like. It's all sorts of wreaths with, you know, an angel and a teddy bear and pineapples, pine cones. Yeah, well, it's beautiful stuff for 50 cents. Then there were a couple of packages in here that had multiple sort of scraps. Let's just call them what they are. They're scraps. But, you know, they're lovely scraps. Look at that. I just love it. I am a sucker for, you know, small florals. I just love that. Ooh, this is pretty. This is pretty with the roses on here. Very, very pretty. Somehow this is familiar to me. So I don't know if I already have a piece of this. See, there's some odd shapes here. I have no clue what they were sort of cutting out, but you know, just some odd shapes. Love it. Then this was some green stuff. This is gonna go straight with the Christmas stuff, but I love this one. Yeah, it's like a crackly what have you. And then this one, it's like a darker green print. Yes, I know I cannot make a journal cover with this, but you know, fabric scraps always nice. Also, this one, so familiar to me, so familiar. I'm gonna have a look through my scraps if I have the same one. I do love this one, absolutely love it. Florals, yep. Very small piece was in here as well. Yeah, and this was also in the package. So these are actually 1, 2, 3 packages. Yeah. Oh, they were 20 cents each. This was also 20 cents, but this is a lot more. There were 2 of them in here. It is black and white. I don't do a lot of black and white, but I do love it. Feathers. Of course, they're feathers. I could also sort of tea dye this. I could if I wanted to, but I don't think I will. And oh, look at the lovely small black and white flowers. It is from Whistler Aviary by Whistler Studio Patterns. Well, thank you, Mr. Studio Patterns. I can make a journal cover out of this for sure, for sure. Now for some other pieces, I'm just gonna take a pile. I am in love with this one. I just unpacked it, guys. I did have a sneak peek. And I am totally in love with this one. Look at this. This is just gorgeousness. Gorgeousness. I absolutely love it. Yeah. I'm gonna hoard this forever. Forever. Beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Now this piece, I also have, I'm gonna reach on the bottom. This is the largest piece I have, and this is just in a different color. It's really, really pretty. It's like blue leaves with some dots, and this is a big, big piece. So I can make 2 or 3. I could make 2 or 3 journal covers. And this is in like the burgundy, much smaller, but still big enough to make a cover out of. So I love that. And I think this is also from a quilter or something, with the Home Sweet Home on here. These lovely panels. Just lovely. It is big enough for a mini journal. I could. More florals, of course. Yeah, what's this all about? Look, it's like in a sort of cross shape. Why? There are probably more panels on the corners with something else. But I love it. Just love it. And then this one has a sort of a black background. And then all these sort of, it reminds me of the 70s, these flowers. It's big enough. It's big enough. Isn't that beautiful? So bright, so lovely. This is just, you know, some simple fabric with stripes, but I love my stripes. I really do. Also, guys, ticking the material, not available in the Netherlands. No. Yes, I can get it on Amazon. You do not want to know what they charge for shipping costs. You won't be happy. It is an odd piece of material because, yeah, someone snipped whatever out of it. But that's okay, you know, it was 20 cents. I can do something with this. This, I love this, has a little bit of a sheen to it. It's black with all sorts of flowers and fruit. But I think it used to be like a fabric sample thing. See, it has holes in here. So I think it was in a big book. Also own lots of these books. But it's big enough to make something out of, you know. Love this one. It's like woven something. Love the color. Unfortunately, it is a small piece. Big enough though. And it does say quilter something. It says Allspice Tapestry by Joanna Figueroa and Lisa Quanfig tree quilt for someone. Love it, love it. More florals. It's very heavy material. This is like a canvasy sort of material, and it's big enough. Just love it. Yeah, these are big, and I love them. Aren't these lovely with all the roses? Yeah, 20 cents. There you go. A lovely piece, but lame bucker. If you're Dutch, you'll be like, what? Lame bucker? It's like no, it's not a Target, but it's a very sort of cheap sort of store in the Netherlands. Didn't even know they had this lovely material. This was probably from a curtain. I could make something out of it. Lame bucker, really? And I thought I had something fancy. That's not fancy at all. This, however, really fancy. I just love it. Look at this. All the pretty flowers. So cute. Now this, interesting. Another sort of piece, probably from a quilter, because it had lots of flippy flappies, whatever this is. But I believe it's spices. You think so? I think it's, yeah, because this is an anise star. And nutmeg. I do recognize like bay leaves and cardamom. Just, you know, peppercorns. I don't know. It looks really, really nice for, you know, if you're ever going to do such a journal. This is lovely. I could put this in winter. I could put this in Christmas or in fall. I just love it. It's a lovely piece. Well, it is winter because there's snow, but I do love it. Look at that. With all the houses covered in snow and a lovely church and, you know, snowflakes and a bird. And yeah, lovely. This was a small piece, but really sort of vintagey looking, like flower power. Really cute. Then what was this? Oh, beautiful. It's a nice fabric as well. It's a bigger piece. Well, these are the bigger pieces. I put the bigger pieces on the bottom. Love these colors. Yeah, pretty. And then this one, again on some sort of a canvasy type of material. This is very heavy. I think it's used for very heavy curtains. Love these colors. Don't know what this is. This says shoot the tissue. Shoot the tissue. €2. I paid 20 cents for it. It is very sort of see-through material. Very, you know, not plasticky, but plasticky. I don't know. I don't know if I like this. I do not love the feel of this, but hey, it looked nice in the package. Oh, this one's beautiful. It's a panel. License required for any use beyond individual consumption. I am not going to consume it. There you go. Look at this. Yeah, it is like a waterfall. Isn't it beautiful? It's big. and then surrounded by all these flowers and then butterflies on the corner. It's like a piece of tapestry or what have you. I just love it. I don't know if I can ever cut this up. I just want to frame it and hang it on my wall. So probably not going to make a journal cover out of this. Love this pattern with the flowers, but it's just two pieces sewn together, like a sort of a band of whatever. So no clue what I'm going to use it for, but I'm going to use... Oh, is it different on the other side? No, it looks different. Don't know. But it's lovely. I love the color, so I'll find use for it someday. Plaid. I just love plaid. Just love it a lot. Yeah. Again, all sorts of flippy flappy things sticking out. But there's another one. It's not flannel. It looks like flannel, but it isn't. This is gorgeous. I'm going to keep this for last. It's pink. It's gingham. Happy. Happy me. I just love gingham, you know. And I love pink. It's a big, big piece. So you can do whatever with this. This is actually really, really beautiful. It's a larger piece of material. Has this beautiful print on here. And it says somewhere, I could sort of decipher it. Where was it? There was a strippy somewhere that says, yes, I was thinking. The Alhambra collection by Early Loud. I don't know. But it's the Alhambra collection. And that sort of makes sense if you have ever been to Cordoba in Spain and visit the Alhambra. This makes sense, this pattern. Just really, really love it. So I have a gazillion sort of fabrics, like lots of them. And I paid $6 in total. To me, yes, well worth it. I have a couple more items from the Haberdashery collection. I'm going to start with these knitting needles. Are you going to knit, Margaret? No, I am not. I am not. Let me explain why I bought these. First off, they're really vintagey and I love these sort of numbers that are on the ends. I bought all different ones, all different types, and these are just very old knitting needles in, well, the different sizes. Why did I buy knitting needles? I don't know if you have seen Corey Damon's craft room tour. She did a craft room tour and I just fell in love with everything she had in there. But she had sort of a construction on her wall. It was like a wooden frame, like 4 pieces of wood, yeah, like frame. Then she drilled holes in them and then put the knitting needles through them. So this was sticking out at the end. I really like these numbers because it's numbers. And then she had all her washi tapes on here. Washi tapes and I believe signatures, and well, you can put anything on there. So that was a brilliant idea. Now I am not a good woodworker, and my dad, who is not available at the moment because they are in Spain for a long time. They'll be back in the spring. So yeah, I'm gonna ask him to make me something similar to this to hang on my wall with all my washi tape. So that's why I bought these. It will take a while before it gets here. In the meantime, I'm going to sort of think about other things that I can use it because I love them. They're like very old knitting needles with numbers, very industrial. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. I found another one of these spools. I find them a lot, I must say. This was 50 cents. I just like the big spools, and it has some, I don't know, ribbon on here with letters. And it's not old, guys. This is not vintage. You can buy these, but not for 50 cents. I found this. It was 50 cents. It was all sort of crumply and whatever, but I thought I'd recognize Easter eggs on here. And they are. Look. It's like Victorian Easter eggs. That is perfect for, well, Easter. It's not paper, it's not fabric. It's an in-between thingy. So I have no clue what I'm going to use it for. Maybe a belly band or, you know, I don't know. It was 50 cents. Thank you. I bought a bag of buttons. A small bag. It was 50 cents. It was sort of, they had several ones with all sorts of colors. Now I have so many buttons already. I really don't need any more buttons, but let me tell you why I bought this one. I actually paid 50 cents for these two. There are some lovely ones in here, you know, that I probably will use, but look at these. Look at these. I just fell in love with them. I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but they're like little pencils in like a light blue color, like spruced ice color. Yeah. So more buttons. Yes, more buttons. I have 2 of these seam binding. This is seam binding. The cotton ones in like sort of a gingham plaid, whatever you want. They're diamonds. It's in baby blue and baby pink. It's just lovely. I paid 50 cents for this one and 20 cents for this one. This came from a shop that had the color stickers. Now this whole bag, I did not open it up yet. Let's just see. It's a dirty bag. I'm gonna throw most of it out. I'm sorry guys, I am, because what am I gonna do with these? But not this one, because this is a beautiful spool, a wooden one that I don't have yet. People had embroidery floss on here. So love this one. I paid 50 cents for the whole bag, right? Then this one, look at that. Really, really cute. Again, with embroidery floss, or why not? And then you had this one. It's a bigger one. It's like sort of the same. I just really liked it. And then the last one. This one from Atlas. I don't know. I just like these wooden spools. Now, there's another wooden spool here with no sticker on the top anymore, which is a shame. But I bet you I can find some of these online. Like, you know, an image of a spool, and then I will print them and stick them on. Now, these, no. I don't have, well, I do have a sewing machine, never use it, no. So these are gonna go bye. I have more ribbons. It's more sort of plaid, gingham, whatever. Paid 50 cents for both of them. It should have 1/2 meter on here, which is enough to do a project with. So really, really like these. Now, this was there a couple of months ago even. Yeah, this has been there for a while. And I always pass this one up. It's just 50 cents. Because it's more of a modern type of lace. But I was like, if you're still there, love, you're pink. It has sorts of leaves. I'm going to take you home with me. I have no clue what I'm going to use it for. However, I just came up with it. I have a jelly plate. Will this work with a jelly plate? Yeah, think so. Let me know. Or in, I don't know, make your own paper. Maybe I'm gonna find a use for it. Now for the woolies, fantastic. Love it. It screams spring to me. It was 50 cents. I always pick these up. I don't have this one yet. I just love it. And then this one, I only pick up unusual type of specialty yarn woolies. And this is one again with all the holes. You can apparently knit a scarf with this. I have no clue how, but I like it with the pompons. And it has gray and brown and greenish, and it was 30 cents. There you go. Now I picked this up. Let me tell you why. I'm going to open it up. It was 50 cents, right? Yes, paid 50 cents. This is pink. I like pink. It is cotton, something that you can crochet with. It's actually my most favorite color pink. I just like this color pink. So that's nice. And also there's like this cream color in here. I do use this for some projects, but this, I don't know. It looks like a big worm, but I bought it for this because this is baker's twine, and then the really nice kind. It just feels better than the ones that I buy. Let me show you. Well, actually, this one is also pretty good. Was most of the baker's twine that I buy, I don't know, that like a little bit more thicker and fluffy, and this is much more compact, and it just feels of a better quality. So paid 50 cents for this, and these are just bonuses. Paper, let's call this paper items, guys. I found another one of these lovely vintage card games, and this is actually for your Dutchies out there, the Fabeltjeskrant. Fabeltjeskrant is like a very old Dutch children's program with sort of puppets, yeah. And this is the main character. He is called Mr. Owl. We all love him. And it's like a village of puppets, and it's like a soap. It really is a soap. Yeah, and I grew up with this. I think this is from early 70s, maybe even late 60s. I don't know. If you're a Dutchie and you were watching this before 1970, just let me know. I just love it. Yes, this is like a stork. And there's one in here. Do I have a picture of her? The one that I love the most. I don't know her name, but she was like a Missy. And then she goes, "Tit-tit-tit." Oh, is that her? "Tit-tit-tit." Yes. And my mom used to do that to me when I was like, "Child, simmer down. Tit-tit-tit." Oh, you had to be there. I guess you had to be there. So yeah, love this. And then I found this. It's like 6x6 paper pad, 6x6 paper pad from Cartabella, which is a good brand, with a new price on it. I think it hasn't been used, or maybe 2 or 3 pages, because 2 or 3 pages, I guess. I paid 50 cents for it. Yes, thank you. It's for autumn, because it says so on the cover. And well, these are not papers that I normally would use, but you know, I love this. There are a couple of papers in here that I really love, like this one. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Love this. It's like green gingham. And oh, look at this. It's just, you know, has nothing to do with autumn. Really love this. I love embroidery. Yeah, so lovely ones for 50 cents. Thank you. I'm going to keep these for later. I found this, Forever Friends. Now, I am not a real Forever Friends fan. It's not my thing. But it says a recipe book, recipe album. Yeah. And I picked it up, and I thought it would be very expensive, but it was only €1.50. And then I opened it up to try to see what's in there, but it is completely new. Everything is in the package. So I waited, guys, for you to sort of open up. Let's see what's inside. It's a treasure. I have no clue what's in here. Well, it's recipe cards for sure. But it was €1.50. How? This stuff is expensive, you know. You have to buy it new. Well, I had some friends when I was younger, well, not really young, but younger, that really love these. So it says appetizers, and then you have these recipe cards. It's a little bit damaged, but that's okay. I love them. Then meats. Oh, all the recipe cards are the same. Fish and vegetarian, pasta and rice, salads. At the moment, I'm really into salads. Desserts and miscellaneous. Oh, and then you have the plastic ones. Oh, great! That you can put stuff in, your cards in. Yeah, if you write them, and then you have a whole bunch of these cards left. Fantastic. And I really love the album as well. I am not going to use it as such, of course. I'm not going to use it as a recipe album, but you know, I'm going to use it for something someday. Don't know when. This is decoupage paper. It was new in the packaging. It was 50 cents. I like this, sort of a tissue paper, decoupage paper. I don't even know. It is 40 by 60 centimeters, which is, well, quite a lot. So yes, I found this. It was 50 cents. It has sort of handmade paper in here. I did not really have a look yet, so let's just do this. Love this color, like a burgundy. Can you see it? All the sort of fibers in here. Ooh. And then smaller pieces. And big red. And lilac. Some sort of pinky one. Peachy color. Somebody was very hungry. Took a bite out of it. Ooh, I love this even more. Do you see this? Is it a big piece? What it actually is, it's folded. Fantastic. And then another one of those. It's a little bit smaller. Ooh, this is great for Christmas and winter. Oh, it's like four of them. Has these stars. Isn't that lovely? I saw something similar in, I believe, Paperology boxes or some sort of subscription box. Another one in lilac, and then beautiful purple again with this sort of pattern in it. Really, really, for 50 cents, guys. It was 50 cents. Hello, thank you. Love this one. Look at all the colors. Do you know what it reminds me of? This. My sort of felt pad thingy. Yeah, reminds me of that. I have 2 of those. No, I have more. Ooh, I have more. I have 3 or 4. Oh, that's a good thing because that's my absolute favorite. So beautiful paper, handmade paper. And then I found these postcards. There was like a small box near the cash register with all sorts of postcards in them. All the postcards, but not all of them were like antique. And it said 50 cents a postcard. Now for me, for a normalish postcard, that is a little bit expensive. But you know, I was waiting in line because it was Saturday, it was very busy, and I was flipping through them, and then I came across I have 4 these. Oh, isn't that fantastic? This is old, guys. It doesn't have a date on it. It is completely, well, it is unwritten. It's not new because it's old. No clue where it is from. You could probably put a stamp or something here with this lovely couple in a park or whatever. Then this a black and white one. It's not a very fantastic postcard, but I love this stamp. It says 1931, so really, really old. It's from Brussels in Belgium. Used to have a poster stamp here, but I can replace this. It has been written on. Not very lovely, I might add. But you know, that's okay. This is the Palace of Justice, yes, from Middelharnis in the Netherlands. Yes, I went to Middelharnis, to one of my favorite, one of my thrift shops. So if you're Dutchy, go there. And then these ones are fantastic. Somersby Manor, I don't know, in Tennyson Country. I don't know where it's from. It is gorgeous. Now, I think this is from England because it says by appointment to Her Late Majesty. That must be from Great Britain. Yeah. The odd thing is it had a Dutch stamp on it. So it was sent from the Netherlands and it was sent to Sommelsdijk. It's a beautiful, quaint little village in the Netherlands. So if you're Dutchy, yes, I went there. But the thing is, it was sent from IJmuiden. And IJmuiden is where I used to live when I was a child, where I spent like my school years. It was sent in 1918. So, yes, all sorts. England, Sommelsdijk, IJmuiden, found it. Now it's in my home. Here's another one. I love this one. Can you see it? It's sort of curling. And this is Head of Windermere. Isn't Windermere something from a movie? Or let me know, because it sounds really sort of well known. Windermere. On the one hand, it sounds Harry Potter to me, but I'm not a Harry Potter fan. Yes, so all sorts. I love this. Absolutely love this. Again, it was sent from IJmuiden to Sommelsdijk. I cannot make out the date here, but I'm guessing it's around the same date, of course. Yeah, with beautiful handwriting on it. So beautiful postcards, paid 50 cents for each. So good investment. Am I gonna do? Yes, yeah. Well, I can do some scanning for sure. I have some items for storage, but really cute ones. I bought a wooden, well, sort of chip. Well, it's probably plywood or whatever. A magazine holder. Yeah, one of these. I'm sorry, it's too big to be on camera full, but you know, it says Sweet Home. It's lovely. It is not vintage at all because there's a sticker on the bottom where it was bought. It was bought at Xenos, and that is a shop in the Netherlands. So it's not that old, but it was €1.50, and I was looking for one of these to hold my printables in. So, and it's so cute. Well, this is so me. I just really love this. So found another one. I think I have enough of those. Well, that's what Tim kept telling me. I found this. This is actually for tea. I'm not going to put tea in it. It was 75 cents. Again, not a really old one. It is a little bit, well, dusty, a little bit dirty. So I'm going to clean it. Let me show you what I'm going to put in this. I was thinking about washi tapes. That could be nice, like all sorts of washi tapes, but I already have a lot of storage for washi tape. Let me quickly get the items that I want to store in here. Because I was thinking I want to store these in here. These are at the moment now in a cigar box. But hopefully, oh, they're a little bit too big. The cards that I put these on are a little bit too big, but that's okay because I can make these cards smaller if I want to. Some of them will fit, some of them are a little bit too big, but you know, I'm going to manage. So I'm going to put all my sort of, well, not all mine because I have so many of these. It's not even funny, guys. And I'm really serious about it. So I'm going to put trims in here. Yes, and then have them real close by because at the moment they're all the way on the other end of my craft room. So I'm going to fill this up with trims and then, well, the ones that I thought I might use the most, I'm going to have it on my desk. I will maybe cover this or, you know, turn it around that it doesn't say tea. And maybe I could put a lovely trim over it. Wow, that's an idea. So yes, I'm going to use this for trims, not for tea. Look at this vintage sort of tin. Isn't it gorgeous? It's beautiful. It's velvet, guys. Well, it's probably not real velvet, but it feels like velvet. So this is sort of fabric, velvety, whatever. And this is enameled and embossed. And I just love it. Isn't it great? Yeah, it is sort of cleanish. I'm gonna sort of clean it up. I saw it standing there and I was like, it's probably going to be expensive. €1.50. What? Yes. Oh, that's not expensive at all. So it will hold beautiful vintage treasures. For sure. For sure. How far are we? Do I have everything? Except for the last book? Except for the last book. Let me get that one. My last book. It's a special one because this is actually a wallpaper sample book. I love these. It has been a while since I picked up my last one. I do own like 15 of them intact. And then a gazillion more already cut out. I normally don't find these at a thrift shop. I found this one at a thrift shop. It was only €2, which is ridiculous, especially for this one because this one is very beautiful. Normally I pick them up from the internet when a shop that sells wallpaper just wants to get rid of their sample book. So yes, love this. It's not an old one, but it is a rather older one because I can tell by the sort of the quality of the backs of the paper. They're a little bit different than how they make them now. It is all with sort of big flowery ornaments. It is all glossy. Don't mind it. With wallpapers, I don't mind it. It is embossed, so you can feel the texture on here. And I just enjoy it. It's like your grandma's house. That's sort of the style it is. But I do enjoy those. It has some beautiful ones in here. Look at the blue. Oh, look at this one. I don't know if you recognize her. That is Elizabeth from Austria, Empress Sissi. Yes, it's a historical figure. Yep. Yeah, look at this. Isn't that? It's just beautiful. I will use this for covers or for signatures. Now, I wanted to speak a little bit about this one, because beautiful page. And then I had this sort of one item that was colored, and I was like, that's funny. How did they make this? But somebody did this. Yes, I think with pencil or felt pen tips or what have you. And it sort of intrigued me. And because I have so much of these wallpapers, I'm going to experiment on here. I'm just going to see what will hold. I'm going to try pencils, markers, alcohol markers, acrylic paints, inks, watercolors, what have you. I'm going to try it all. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, some of the papers in here are already a little bit discolored. Not this one, a little bit further on. I did flip through it in the shop itself, and then later at home. I just sort of went through it really quickly, and I was like, yes, this is mine. Yeah, because see, different color, and also different color. Maybe this page sort of transferred to it, but I love the effect that it has. And I was thinking, I can do this with my tea dye ink or with whatever color. So I'm gonna try it. So I love this book. I think, oh, look at this, like lost shadow color. It's like a pale bluish gray. Love it. Yes, I am going to take it apart. Another sort of discolored page. I'm going to completely take it apart and make pages out of them to use. There you go. So guys, I'm gonna zoom you back in. That's sort of, I want to sit down. Guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back again tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday. I'm probably gonna do Roxy's weekly challenge. Yeah, for sure. And I hope you can join me then. Have a lovely Sunday where you are. And thank you for hanging out with me. Bye, guys.